Okay, take number 5. You guys, I've tried this video 5 different times, and I really think it's the universe throwing me chaos because I'm about to hit a breakthrough. I tried to do the video outside. I couldn't. I got swarmed with mosquitoes, hence why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. That didn't help. I came inside, my dog wouldn't shut up. I took his squeaker toy away, then he came in here, started drinking water. Everything that could go wrong has went wrong. So this is me just trying to be as open, vulnerable, and authentic as possible. This video is not going to be perfect, but it's going to be real. I'm going to try it again. Because that's all you can do. That's all you can do. You just got to keep trying. So, one thing I've been struggling with personally, I'm not going to look at a notepad or anything this time. It's just what it is. But it's fear. And it's rewiring old beliefs. I had a phone call with my mom, and she's definitely struggling. She's always struggled. But the way she has communicated to me, what she's struggling with, and she kind of opened up a little bit more, really made me think about myself. I can really see myself in her, as well as I'm sure she can see herself in me. And she said something that really stuck with me. And that was, she said, Jenny, I know what I need to do. I know all these things, but I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Bear with me, I'm emotional. And this is like a YouTube video, so I can't really crop anything. So, like I said, it's real. But that really hit home for me, because I can feel that pain. I can feel it. I can feel her hurt, because I know exactly what that feels like. When you know what to do, but nobody is holding you back but you. And it's so frustrating, because it's like you want to do all these things and you want to make all these connections, but there's that fear there. And it's the fear that says, why even try? Why even bother? This isn't going to work out. Or who are you? Who are you to even step in and think that this is going to work? It's going to work for everyone else, but it ain't going to work for you. No, you're different. And, you know, so long story short, my sister lives in Alaska, and everyone has went out to go see her, flew out. My uncle, my brother, I have my sister's husband, his mom is out there now. And, my mom was basically saying, yeah, everyone's went out to see Jordan, my sister, but I can't. And I can tell it's weighing on her because it's something she wants to do. Mind you, she's never even been on a plane. She'll refuse it. But she's getting to a point where she's angry. And she's like, I just can't do it. And I said, Mom, I know. I said, it's scary, but you're human. I whenever I went out to Alaska, it was probably about a year ago. I'm just like my mom. I was terrified. I've never flown on a plane by myself. I've flown with another person, but never. And of course, the other person did all the work, found the gate, did whatever. But to do it alone, I was up, tossing and turning. I could not enjoy myself. I was asking anybody and everybody, like, hey, what am I going to do when I get to this? And how do I find my gate? And it's just over analyzing and just in constant fear of what if it doesn't work out instead of what if it does. And so that's, you know, incredibly hard, and it's incredibly frustrating whenever you want to do these things, but it's like the fear is overpowering. But I will say, if you do it, it's worth it. It is worth every bit of fear after you come out on the other side. I didn't even care if I saw a mountain in Alaska. The fact that I made it there alone, I'll never forget it. I will never forget it that I could say, I did that. I did that and I did it alone and I didn't need anybody else's help. And the more you do things like that, the more you kind of rewire your brain. And you start to realize, like, hey, wait a minute. These things aren't that scary. And look what I did last month. I made it through that. Look what I did last year. I made it through that. So I think whenever she was telling me that, it really hit home for me because my roommate, my best friend, was like, hey, look, there's an audition happening. It's just a Zoom. All you gotta do is get on. And it was an audition for like acting and modeling. And I was like, okay, we'll see, I didn't do it. I didn't do it because all these thoughts were coming in, the same ones I was just describing. Like, what's the point? It's not gonna go anywhere. I'm doing all these things to validate my own fear. So then when I don't do it, I'm like, yeah, it's justified. I knew it wasn't gonna work out. I knew like it was gonna be pointless. I knew like, all these things, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward, homie comes in, he goes, hey, I got that audition. Were you on it? I said, what? No, I wasn't on it. He's like, well, I'm going to be going out to LA November. What? I've always wanted to go to LA. I've always wanted to dabble in actressing. And so like I'm kicking myself in the ass. And I'm like, why didn't I just do that? Why didn't I just try? Why didn't I just do what my Alaska trip? I didn't have the fear, but do it anyways. And I'll tell you, the missing step that I've been figuring it out is I was committed to going to Alaska. So it hits a little bit different when you already got the plane ticket bought. Like there's no backing out of it. You can't really justify blowing away thousands of dollars just because you decided like, oh my God, I'm having a full-blown panic attack. I can't go on this plane. I was having a panic attack, but guess what? I fucking did it. And that was the missing thing for the audition. I wasn't committed. It was just like, we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I wanted to do it, but I never was like, I'm doing it. There is no if, ands, or buts. So because I wasn't committed, I missed out on a really cool opportunity, I could be flying out to LA with my best friend in November and make all these exciting connections, but I passed it by because of fear. But what I want you to take away from this Mom, what I want you to take away is that just because you got scared, just because you backed out of something, does not make you less than. It doesn't make you small. It doesn't make you less worthy of it. You're human, and you're going to do what humans are wired to do, which is fight or flight. Now, a lot of people take the flight, they run away. I ran away. I justified why I ran away. But I'll tell you right now, if I can go back to that feeling of when I went all the way to Alaska and I made it and I did that shit by myself, nothing, and I mean nothing, could beat that feeling. No fear could outweigh the amount of fulfillment that brought me. It was incredible. So be committed. Do it anyways. Do it if you're scared. Do it if it doesn't make sense. Do it because you know that doing the scary thing is ultimately going to bring you peace at the end of it. Stop fighting with yourself. I know it's hard. I know more than anybody because I'm the one who stands in my own way. And I'm tired. I'm tired of standing in my own way. I'm tired of holding myself back. If you want more for yourself like me, keep following my page, keep liking, keep subscribing. I fell off. This is only my third YouTube video, but I really don't give a fuck. I'm new. I'm beginning. You know, what else can I do? I just want to help people. Even if that's one person getting 1% better, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I know how hard it feels. And I know what it feels like to be alone, to feel like nobody thinks like you. You're not alone. I love you. I'm here for you. You are enough. You are worthy. And you are deserving of every single thing that your heart desires. You are deserving of every single thing that's placed onto your heart. I don't give a fuck if it's scary or not. We're going to do this, and we're going to do it scared. Because we're tired of being in the same stuck cycle. We're breaking free this year. And I love that for us. I love you guys.